Yes, that is indeed a pity. It would have been most illuminating to hear the victim's own account of events.
Luck is on your client's side, it seems.
On the contrary, my client has been exceedingly unlucky. I know, Paula. I wanted to. It's all good. Enjoy. Good to see you.
Your force of tone is seriously undermined by those disturbingly wide eyes, I'm afraid. The accused ran off, scattering his belongings all over the floor.
Hold it!
Hold it!
Mr. Natsume's belongings?
I think you'll find it's all there in the photographic print of the crime scene.
Yes, the 3 books on the floor.
That's right, my lord. Second-hand books they were. Irreparably damaged after falling in the snow, of course. The accused could easily have carried all 3 books in one hand, which means his other hand would have been free to wield a knife, for example.
He's very clever, isn't he?
What do you mean?
He's made it extremely hard for you to assert that Mr. Natsume had his hands full with his books. He's managed to close the one avenue of escape we might have had before we even knew it was there.
You mean to say that the defendant was holding his belongings as he thrust the knife into the woman's back?
That must be what happened, my lord, yes. Those being a number of old books he just bought. He was on his way home from a bookshop, it seems.
Hold it! The defendant apparently visits a secondhand bookshop on a daily basis.
Yes, so I understand. A shop full of old English literature. I commend the accused on the lofty subject matter of his scholarly attention. The bloke's room was stacked floor to ceiling with those musty old books, yeah?
Can you tell us more about the bookshop in question, please, Inspector?
If I'm asked, I'll have to ask you to look at the street map again, I'm afraid. The closest second-hand bookshop to the accused lodgings is this place here, Bourbon Books. A little place on the corner of Briar Road and Meerschaum Street. Meerschaum Street. A little place on the corner of Briar Road and Meerschaum Street. As it happens, the accused is currently living in lodgings on the other side of Briar Road at the opposite side, which means it doesn't take a genius to work out the route he would have taken home. Something like this.
The local map's information has been updated in the court record. A street map of the local area showing locations that are relevant to the case.
The book stabbed her! So Naruhodo is Toro, Susato is Sonic, trying to solve conflict, and the lawyer's Kites. Sam's just there being an officer with fries. Blazers, you motherfucker! And the case is about what his third nipple hides from the World Cup. Oh my god, Blazers. Aw, hey Cloud. Thanks, man. Appreciate the kind words, dude. I'm glad you're enjoying it, bro. Lul. And yeah, Joe, I did see you. I was just lurking very briefly because yeah, it was late as fuck for me. But yeah, dude, thanks for supporting Paula and hanging out in her stream, dude. Paula, I hope you're enjoying Dying Light 2. Just had to, you know.
Yes, I concur with your conclusion, Inspector. The defendant would certainly have passed the scene of the crime on his way home from that particular shop.
Mr. Naruhodo? I think that what the inspector just told us could turn out to be of vital importance.
Yes, I agree.
The most important point that the inspector just made being the bookshop's location, the bookshop's name, the bookshop's stock. Let's take a look at the court record. Your books. And these are the 3 books that he borrowed. Okay.
Oh my god!
Motherfucker! Nice, Cloud. Glad you're liking it too. Talk to us through MrSamKim range. Okay, let's look at the history. The closest secondhand bookshop to the accused lodgings is this place here, Bourbon Books. But if we look at the court record, it is actually your books. Can I get an objection redemption here in the chat? A good old objection. Nope. It is definitely the bookshop's name. Inspector Gregson.
Objection!
Thank you.
Objection!
Objection!
All the objections!
Inspector Gregson, may I ask you a favor?
What?
Would you kindly add the name of the bookshop to your formal testimony, please? I believe it may be of vital importance.
Maybe.
Oh, well, you know, I mean, yes, it could be a very important clue.
Very well. Not that I can see it being of any great significance. But please, revise your testimony accordingly, Inspector.
It was not Bourbon Books. Yep, it was your books. Oh, you have to unlock it? Does it take a long time? Dude, dropkicking zombies in Dying Light 1 was so much fun. Like, I did that for I did that forever.
Yes, sir, my lord. Whatever you say.
Could the man be any more sardonic?
He was on his way home from Bourbon Books, a second-hand bookshop he apparently patronizes.
And we are going to present the secondhand book receipt, which shows that is actually your books.
Objection!
Objection!
If I could just stop you there, Inspector Gregson.
What is it, Sunshine? I'm a busy man, you know.
This is a receipt that we found in Mr. Natsume's room. It was issued on the day of the incident and details the purchase of 3 secondhand books.
And you found that in the accused room, did you?
Yes, but the point is not where the receipt was found, but the name of the shop printed on it.
Go on.
This receipt was issued from a bookshop called Your Books.
Your books? Y-O-R-E, I presume.
Yes, my lord. So Mr. Natsume did indeed purchase a number of books at a secondhand bookshop that day. However, the bookshop in question was not Bourbon Books.
What? Inspector, do you know of this other bookshop? Yes, sir. Your Books is another secondhand bookshop not far from Bourbon Books. It's just that... well, it's such a small place. I didn't think the accused would have known about it.
Objection!
Objection!
But in fact, that is the bookshop which the defendant visited on the day in question.
Lul!
And this receipt proves it.
Objection!
Yes, for what difference it makes. Wherever the man purchased his musty tomes, it makes no difference in the final analysis.
Objection!
Objection!
I disagree. I mean, after all, I have the street map here if that might help. If that might be of help. Oh, yes. Thank you. Have a look at this. Have a look at this, please. If the defendant had been returning from Bourbon Books, then yes, he would almost certainly have passed the place where Miss Green was attacked. However, if we take into account the fact that he was actually at another bookshop, Your Books, it may very well turn out that he wouldn't have passed that location at all.
Could that be true?
My, it rather depends on where this other bookshop is. But I do declare it may be a possibility.
Is that right, Mr. Lawyer, sir? What you just said?
Absolutely. It absolutely could be right. Let's go, baby.
Inspector Gregson, where is this Your Books establishment? Well, obviously, we looked into that. It turns out that Your Books is just here on the next corner of MrSamKim Street going east.
How'd you guys pronounce that? MrSamKim or MrSam? MrSam Street? MrSam Street? Oh, still nope. I'm not playing the second one, dude. Too broke myself. Yeah. I mean, I have kind of interest, but yeah, I'm not planning on getting it right now. MrSamKim!
Get your head out of the gutter!
Lul!
Oh, hold on. I just noticed a little on my green screen. Hold up, let me restore the immersion.
Lul!
Immersion restored. MrSam. Okay. That pronunciation.
MrSamKim failed.
Thanks, guys. Thank you. Shout out to all the homies, my lurkers included. Thanks for tuning in to Ace of Training Tuesday. Hope you guys are enjoying the stream stream.
Well, obviously we looked into that. It turns out that Your Books is just here on the next corner of MrSamKim Street going east.
The local map's information has been updated in the court record. A street map of the local area showing locations that are relevant to the case.
Always enjoying. Thank you, Sonic. I hope work is going well. Cheers, Nemo. Mir Shawarma? But long things still chilling too, bro. You goddamn legends. And there you have it. As you can clearly see now. Oh. My learned Nipponese friend is obviously in training to be a clown, the way he regales us with such
witticisms. To your future career in the circus.
Get fucked, dude!
Daddy!
Welcome back to the stream, Nate, you goddamn legend. Happy Tuesday. How's your week going so far? And how was your stream earlier today, man? Welcome to another
Ace Attorney Tuesday.
Lul.
Cheers.
Get wrecked. Everyone is savage in this game. It's true, dude. It's true. He's fucking delivering those goddamn burns while he's about to take a sip of that goddamn wine. Oh man, stream is good. Now it's full HD. Wait, what do you mean by that, Nate? It wasn't before? Yeah, good to see you. Thank you very much for tuning in. It is, thank you. Just a tad busy for sure, Sonic. Always appreciate you tuning in, especially when you're at work. Much love, much love. Lol does objection emote. I'd rather do birthday parties.
To your future career in the circus.
You put that glass down now, or I'll put it down for you. Go get him, Susato! You put that glass down now, or I'll put it down for you.
I didn't think I needed to spell it out, but here we go.
Just kick his ass, Susato. Lol, that face.
Oh, Nate, let's go. Bitrate 7500 and faster internet. Nice, Nate. That is awesome, dude.
Lul.
Dude, I'm waiting for the sorry guy to come up.
Nuts. Oh!
Me too, Blazers. He's my favorite jury.
I'm here on the jury and I'm supposed to contribute, but
Susato is putting her strap on. I'm gonna make some pot stickers, BRB. Really pot
Lol.
sticker gaming. But yo, dude, Nate, that is awesome, bro. Grats, man. That's what's up. That's what's up. Yo, nobody in the court going to say anything about my man sipping the bubbly in the courtroom? I know, right? He's the only one that can drink.
Bruh.
Hello, Iris. Hello, my baby.
if the accused was coming home from your books instead of bourbon
shit.
books,
Here we go again.
Here we go again. Much love, Nate. I mean, Sam. Goes from flaming his opponent to flaming his liver. Lol. There is an easier path in the alley in the center of that block than to take the main street. Yeah, we will see. His cloak thing is always on himself. Who knows what else he's hiding there? Dildos. Drinking some wine tonight, Mystic? Nice, dude.
if the accused was coming home from your books instead of bourbon books, there's no doubt he still would have passed the place where the victim was stabbed. Yes, thank you, Inspector. Allow me to reiterate for my learned, if somewhat slow, Nipponi's friend. Wherever the man purchased his musty tomes, it makes no difference in the final analysis.
suspected. You can't fool me. And I don't suggest you try.
What did I say, eh? I've had enough of this now.
Hey, beg your pardon?
What?
Terribly sorry, but would you mind repeating that? Huh?
Lul.
Mr. Naruhodo, we mustn't give up.
What do you mean?
If the prosecution's assertion is correct, the members of the jury may very well decide that Mr. Natsume is guilty.
She's absolutely right. Perfect timing, yeah, dude. Musty Tomes, he likes those words. He could have walked the other way home, exactly, right? The fuck? Susato putting strap on to get the lawyer, insulting Naruhodo. Zeke says, I have the power of dildo by my side. She's absolutely right.
We must think. We must consider the assertion just put forward by the prosecution very, very carefully.
They claim Soseki-san must have passed the location of the incident on his way home from your books, but we're raising an objection. The assertion just made by the prosecution is fundamentally flawed.
Explain yourself, counsel.
Yes, my lord. You can see what I mean on this map. When returning from your books to his lodgings, Mr. Natsume could have followed the route suggested by the prosecution. However, that isn't the only conceivable route to take between the two places. Here we go. Exactly, dude. Exactly. If the defendant used these streets, look what happens. He arrives back at his lodgings without passing the location where the victim was attacked.
Objection!
Talking back to a clown is a fool's errand, of course. However, I feel compelled to point out that that route is what is commonly referred to as the long way around. On a cold winter's night, why would any man choose to take a longer route home? The answer is extremely simple. He wouldn't. In other words, the accused took the obvious route back to his lodgings and is the obvious perpetrator of this crime.
Objection! Objection!
Yes, I've got it. Obviously, we must ask the man himself. Ask Mr. Natsume which route he took home.
I have already informed the court of the accused's response to such questioning. He claims he has no recollection.
Oh, shit.
That's right. As I said, the bloke seems to spend his time outside wandering aimlessly from A to B. That day was no exception. He says he doesn't remember where he was or which route he took home.
I don't.
I don't believe this!
He is the prosecutor, Paula. So he is the one that's trying to prove that our defendant is guilty. Hi, hello. I'm kind of panicking at the moment, so I'll hang here for a minute if you don't mind. Hi, Ina. What's going on? Yeah, I hope everything's okay. Oh, yeah, no, of course I don't mind. You're welcome to hang out here anytime. Blazers, enjoy the lurk, my dude. Appreciate you, man. So yeah, Paula, we are defending Mr. Natsume, you know, the twitchy guy that was giving you motion sickness, and Van Zeeks is the prosecutor. So he is trying to prove that the guy that we're defending is guilty. When you should have a good lawyer on retainer.
What's up, Kim Pix? Welcome back. Hey, Grit, thanks for still hanging out. Compose yourself, Ryunosuke.
I thank you, my learned friend, and suggest that we do not waste any more of the court's time by wandering aimlessly around this subject. Pray, what say you, insightful jurors?
But even if that's the case,
Lul.
I agree with Lord Van Zeeks, wholeheartedly and in every way.
what? I don't believe it. Does this mean?
We, members of the jury, are completely convinced now.
Oh, a little early, isn't it?
Very well, in that case, I hereby call upon all members of the jury to present your findings to the court.
Guilty!
Guilty. Guilty.
Guilty. Guilty. Guilty.
What?
Bruh.
What the fuck?
I'm ready for a day at work, home office, and all. Hey, well, Kim Pix, thanks for deciding to come hang out in the stream.
Just came back. I'm gonna chill here while I work a bit more. Aw. Thanks, Ingrid.
Yeah, dude, what the fuck? I got you, Sam. Thanks.
Those motherfuckers.
It's true, dude.
What the fuck was that?
I agree. Yes, chat. Fucking Nani, dude. Fucking Steve Harvey, where you at? Where you at? I need a good old Nani. Hold on, where's hold on.
Nani?
Thank you, Steve. Thank you.
Lul.
Nani?
So much nannies.
It would appear the jury's
Lul.
leaning is unanimous.
To the insightful members of the jury, I applaud your brave resolve. You serve Queen and country admirably.
Mr. Naruhodo.
Hello? Yes?
Nani?
Who was that? God damn it, Piano Man.
Nani?
Lul.
Even Homer is surprised, dude. Even Homer is not happy with what's going on. Friends, when you send this emoji, my cat crosses my keyboard to eat it off my screen.
Lul.
The door frame was perfectly on Susato just now, but you blocked her, Sam. Hey, Ingrid.
You fucking dick.
Oh God. Much love, chat.
Mr. Naruhodo.
No. Not yet.
This isn't over yet. I still have one last chance to sway the opinion of the jury. I have to tip the balance of those scales the other way. I have to turn this around.
The dungeon awaits.
MrSamKim.
Your boy Vac coming in with that 2-month resub. Cheers, hearts, and hype in the chat, please. Vac! Welcome back, dude. Welcome back to
Another episode of Ace Attorney Tuesday.
And thanks for the 2 months, brother. How you doing tonight, man? Welcome back, welcome back. Really, really appreciate it.
I have to tip the balance of those scales the other way. I have to turn this around. Somehow.
Those are the eyes of a quarry not yet willing to give up and die. So, I presume you intend to wield your rights again in this trial. Rights of the defense written into antiquated British law that should have been buried long ago.
Call it antiquated if you will, but it's the defense's prerogative to carry out a summation examination if it so chooses.
Very well, counsel. In accordance with the letter of the law, we shall proceed with a summation examination. Are the members of the jury ready, Mr. Foreman?
Of course we're ready. I'm all too familiar with that Nipponese whippersnapper and his oncuss refusal to throw in his alley.
Very well, then.
We chillin', got you on the background while I do some homework for show, man. I appreciate it, dude. Thank you very much for the 2 months.
Very well, then. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, you will each explain on what grounds you have determined the defendant to be guilty.
Let's go, let's go.
The jurors' contentions.
For pity's sake, that little Nipponese oddity already admitted it himself, didn't he?
If he said that the woman in green collapsed before his eyes, why it can only have been the victim. The man wouldn't have gone around the houses on his way back home from the bookshop. Not in winter.
So the poor woman was attacked from behind, was she? How dreadful.
I really don't care. Can't we just wrap this up now? I've got work to be doing.
Your books? Yes. Nice shop, that. But urban books? No, not worth a visit.
Oh my god, you son of a bitch, Sam!
Oh, I'm sorry, dude. Oh my god, your shades. I'm so sorry. Oh, my bad, my bad. It's an accident, bro. Shit's getting heated in this trial, bro. I got you, I got you. Here we go. Here we go. Alright, is that good?
Yes.
Oh, hold on. I think the mustache needs to be a little bit.
Thank you. Pet, pet, pet.
With only minor exceptions, the reasons for finding the defendant guilty are all too clear.
When the stabbing occurred, the only two people at the scene were the victim and the accused.
And the accused himself has admitted to seeing the victim in a green overcoat sink to the ground before his eyes. Furthermore, we have heard from the inspector that the defendant then fled the scene. I must say, I would have ample grounds to convict this man already.
Oh dear. Even the judge appears convinced of Mr. Natsume's guilt now.
Why did he have to run away like that?
And how are we supposed to believe in some phantom attacker that nobody could see? This is impossible. How can I possibly make a case for the defense? Mr. Naruhodo! This is no time for grumbling! If we want to force the trial to continue...
Yes, I know. I have to turn the tide. I must make the jurors change their minds. Well, 4 of them at least.
Exactly. We have no choice but to forge forward.
You have the floor, counsel. Begin your summation examination.
What emote is that, Joe? Liz cool. Nice.
Yes, my lord. I just need to keep this trial going somehow. Whatever it takes. Come on, Ryunosuke. You can do it!
Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby.
Jury examination. The defense's rebuttal.
For pity's sake, that little Nipponese oddity already admitted it himself, didn't he? Hold it!
Excuse me, but... aren't you...
Yes, that's right. I was in the witness stand myself just 2 days ago.
Yes, I had a feeling I knew your face. Or the side of it, anyway. If I remember correctly, you're a banker, aren't you?
That's right. After the gold rush down under, I came back to London to work. And it was all going swimmingly until you started fossicking around. Bruce Fairplay was a man of repute.
Sorry?
Don't think I've forgotten how you treated me the other day. You had me and that young hatter pegged as criminals.
Well, you know, water under the bridge.
Now there's all sorts of rumors buzzing around, and the police have been badgering me non-stop.
If I could turn back the clock.
Well, anyway, I don't know about the hatter, but at least I'm in the clear now. And free to make up my own mind about who's guilty and who isn't.
Thank goodness. All right. Maybe I might struggle to change this man's mind, given our awkward history.
Oh dear. I wonder what's become of Mr. First now.
How can he be a juror if he was a witness? Because it's a different trial. I think that's why.
If he said that a woman in green collapsed before his eyes, why can it only have been the victim?
Hold it!
You're right that at the time of the incident, the defendant admits to having seen someone wearing a green overcoat walking ahead of him. Yeah. Different case. The one right before, but he's still a little bit PJ Salt about it. You're right that at the time of the incident, the defendant admits to having seen someone wearing a green overcoat walking ahead of him.
Well, quite. That's precisely my point. Clearly, that someone wearing green was the victim. And clearly that funny little Nipponese man with the disturbing mustache is the culprit. But let us not forget, madam, the defendant vehemently denies attacking the woman. Why, of course he does. If he admits to stabbing her, his life is over. The man is obviously a liver-faced coward. Honestly, claiming the woman simply collapsed before his eyes. But if that's a lie, as you're suggesting, do you not think he would have concocted something more credible? Oh, I really couldn't say. After all, you are foreign. Who's to say what goes through your funny little minds?
Wow, racist? Racist?
I could tell you what's going through my funny little mind right now, but you wouldn't like it. I do declare the man has already made the admission. He himself has stated that there was nobody else around. Surely the conclusion is obvious. No one else could possibly have committed this awful crime. If no one else could have done it, the accused must be the man. Really? It couldn't be more simple. Your argument is compelling in its simplicity, I must admit. Oh my! You are too kind, my lord.
Well, that went well. For her.
The man wouldn't have gone around the houses on his way back home from the bookshop, not in winter.
Hold it! But you can't deny that there are other routes Mr. Natsume could have taken back from your books.
Oh, yes. Like you drew on the map, you mean? What was it? Calabash Road or something?
Precisely.
But it seems to me that what counts is whether the little Japanese fella actually went that way or not.
Well, yes, that's true.
And at the moment, there's no proof that shows he did, is there?
Well, yes, that's true as well.
And as I understand it, the accused himself doesn't remember which way he went, does he?
Well, yes, that's annoyingly true.
Winter nights are dark and cold, so the way I see it, you'd want to get home as quickly as possible.
Well, yes. Why is all this true?
So really, the only thing that makes sense is that he went home along Briar Road.
I'm supposed to be convincing you here.
I have given it a lot of thought, you know. I just didn't make up my mind on a whim that he did it. I mean, if there was some logical reason why he might have gone the Calabash Road way, it'd be different. I'd be happy to reconsider my position in that case. Honest, I would.
A reason why Soseki-san might have taken the longer way home.
Catch up with chat in just a sec, yeah?
Yes, a good reason. I don't imagine you'll be able to sway this young man's opinion without one.
But we might be able to. These jurors are all racist. She's trying to get laid by the prosecutor. Her mouth too small for any deed.
So the poor woman was attacked from behind, was she? How dreadful.
Hold it!
Whatever is the matter, young man?
You're the wife of Mr. Garadeb, aren't you? The landlord who rents Mr. Natsume his room.
The master's wife? Where do you get your ideas, sir? I'm the maid. The maid, you understand?
Objection! The jiggle. Oh no, the cheek slapping.
Cheek slapping leads to cheek clapping. On that joke, that is not the face I would have made. She's keeping up with that charade. Ugh, this is gonna be awkward. Why didn't you mention this yesterday? That you'd been selected for the jury in this trial, I mean.
Well, I was told not to mention it to anyone until the day of the trial, you see. It was in the letter I received. The instructions were very clear. So I'm afraid I had no choice.
I see. Anyway, Mr. Natsume, the defendant, takes lodging in your master's house, doesn't he?
Yes, that's right. Although he's only been in a little over a week now.
And in that time, surely you must have taken stock of his character. Does Mr. Natsume look like the kind of man who would commit a crime such as this?
Oh my goodness me, yes! He's just the sort.
What?
Spending all his time in that dark and dingy room, sporting that unscrupulous mustache. The man never speaks. Don't get me started on those shifty eyes. All the neighbors are talking about him. I've heard them, you know. People think he must be building a bomb in there or something.
Wow. Says the bitch who has a fucking, literally a cannon in the room. Okay.
Oh dear. Poor Mr. Natsume. How could people say such things about him? He's just a harmless bookworm, nothing more.
Well, you just called him a worm, so... Anyway, I better be careful about inviting this maid to speak. She's said enough damning things already.
I really don't care. Can't we just wrap this up now? I've got work to be doing.
Hold it! A man's life is on the line here, sir. This will take as long as it takes.
Don't get clever with me now, son. My life's on the line too, and so is my family's. The likes of you wouldn't understand, but a laborer like me can't afford to take time off. If I don't work, I don't eat. And neither do the wife and kids.
Oh, I see. That must be very hard.
I go to the union every morning to find out what needs doing. If you're late and the work's taken, it's tough. This time of the year, there's water and gas supply pipes bursting left, right, and center.
They're after cheap labor to get the roads dug up to fix it. It's a hard slog from dawn till dusk, it is.
So, you were out digging up the roads on the day of the incident as well, were you?
That's right. In fact, if I remember rightly, it was just around the corner from where it all happened. By that old bookshop it was.
What? Another coincidence?
That's right. Mearsham Street it was.
Mearsham Street?
On the map, Mr. Naruhodo, there are only 3 named streets.
Juror number 5, I need you to add that information to your formal statement, please. Lol.
That's a booty.
Says the woman who's pretending to be her husband's maid and then proceeding with domestic abuse. Wait a minute, why isn't her big ass on trial? LeMayo. I know, right? Yeah. No one else knows about that except us. Juror number 5, I need you to add that information to your formal statement, please.
What's the point in that? Can't we just get this business over with now?
Please, sir, it's important.
Fine, I'll do it then.
Let's go, let's go.
On the day it happened, I was digging up Mearsham Street from dawn till dusk.
Should we... Wait. Okay, let's press him again.
Hold it!
So, if I understand correctly, you're a day laborer and you were doing road maintenance, that day?
That's right. Like I said, you get a lot of burst gas and water pipes underground in the middle of winter. It's the only time of year fellows like me can actually make a few bob. And I'm missing out today.
And when you say from dawn till dusk...
Well, the work has to be completed within the day, see? No coaches or pedestrians can pass while it's happening.
I wonder if I could trouble you, sir, to mark on this street map the exact location of the works you were carrying out?
Give it here then. Let me have a look. Right. Let's see then. Here we are. Mearsham Street. Yes, it was just here like. It was a tidy dig, I can tell you. We had to get through all the drifts of snow that had frozen solid.
So now that we have this information, and he told us that no one can cross when they're doing construction, there is no way that he would have gone up north from your books down to get to Briar Road. He had to have gone a different way. Yep, exactly, Joe Mega. Exactly, bro. Yep.
It was a tidy dig, I can tell you. We had to get through all the drifts of snow that had frozen solid.
And at what sort of time did you finish the work?
Well, we started in the morning and we can't have finished before gone 6, I'd say.
And the crime happened at 5, or right around there, I think. So they were definitely still working.
The snow had stopped coming down, but it was long past dark for sure.
That means the road work was still going on when Miss Green was attacked around 5 o'clock.
Roadworks on Mearsham Street, huh?
Welcome back, Master Slapdat.
This fool didn't think to mention this before when we were arguing about it. I know, right? This fucking guy, dude. Fucking guy. Welcome back, Master Slap that.
Your books, yes. Nice shop, that. But bourbon books? No, not worth a visit.
Hold it!
Hold it!
Sorry. Fold, did you say? Fold what?
No. What I said was, hold it. Hold it. Hold.
Lul.
Hold?
Hold it.
Fold it.
No. What I said was, hold it. What I wanted to ask was, do you visit your books often?
I like the old books they have in there, yes. I enjoy reading them over a nice cup of old tea. That's my daily routine, you see. Same thing every day, including the day you're all talking about.
And at what time did you visit your books on the day in question?
Well, I was picking out books in there all afternoon, and it would have been just before 5 before that I left. That's my daily routine, you see. Same thing every day, including the day you're all talking about.
Just before 5, you say? Exactly when the victim was attacked. Are you sure about the time?
Oh, yes. No mistake there.
I think I'm doing better now. Here. So here. Thank you for distracting me. Hi, and thanks for the 5 bits. You totally didn't have to, but I appreciate that, man. I'm glad you're feeling better, man. I hope everything's okay, dude. He likes his musty tomes. Oh my god, he did. But cheers, Hyena.